I loved Spark. For Crazy Rich Asians, yes, I was sent the script and I actually said no. Hi, I'm Michelle Yeoh, and these are my film firsts with BAFTA. The first film I remember seeing in my life. Wow, that must have been when I was a kid. And which film would that be? I want to say The Wizard of Oz or The Sound of Music. One or the other. The film that made me want to act never happened. Because when I was a kid, I used to love going to the cinemas with my mom, and she's a real film buff. But I never thought when I was looking out at that big screen that one day I wanted to be there. I did a minor in drama, very, very small minor thing where I discovered I had stage fright. So I never would do stage. But I did have to act as part of the course for my degree and participated with the rest, and then knew that this was something that was not for me. What was the first film I saw that I should not have seen, thanks to my mother, was Dracula. I still remember those red eyes of Christopher Lee. Like, shh, oh God. What was the first TV show I was obsessed with? It's very interesting. I want to say, this is gonna be weird. When I was actually in college, no, not in college, in school, and watching Star Trek. The first ever memory of Star Trek. William Shatner and Leonard Nimoy as Spock. I loved that. First character I was obsessed with. I think it would have to be My Fair Lady. It was just like, the underdog, the little uneducated girl who was given an opportunity to learn and to change and to fall in love. Yeah. The first day on set on Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon actually was the action sequence where I'm running up the wall, down the wall, I pick up a stone and I throw it at the masked intruder. That was my first day. The first meeting with Jon M actually was not for any movies that he was directing. The first time I met him was he came to the premiere of Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon 2 in Los Angeles, and he was a good friend of Harry Shums. And Harry was like, you have to meet this young filmmaker because he is absolutely brilliant. And that was my first meeting with Jon M. And since then, he has proven himself to be absolutely that. For Crazy Rich Asians, yes, I was sent the script and I actually said no. Well, initially the script was written that the mother was very mean, very nasty, and very one tone like that. And personally, I would never believe a mother is that, or why? And I would need a very good reason to play. And I would never play someone like that because I don't believe mothers should be represented like that, especially in this story. So what motivated my change was Jon M. Because then I did take a meeting with a Zoom call, actually, because he was casting. And I think at that time he was probably in China or somewhere in Asia. And I remember asking him, I said, what's the tone of your film? And he said, it's going to be like Hangover, that kind of fun, commercial, highly successful movies. And he said, if I did that, my mother would kill me. I was like, oh, okay. We have a conversation. My initial reaction when I read the script, Everything Everywhere All at Once, was I have to meet these Daniels to see if they are insane or they're actually geniuses. The script for Everything Everywhere All at Once was totally, undeniably original. And it was nothing I had ever seen before. It could prove to be very, very challenging if the filmmakers didn't have a vision and didn't know what they were trying to do. So I saw their first movie, which was Swiss Army Man, and I decided if the Daniels could captivate my attention for almost 2 hours with a farting corpse, they're amazing storytellers. Oh, my first audition. Okay. Let's put it this way. My career started in Hong Kong. And the Hong Kong film base at that time is very, intimate, and it's just not so big, but we all knew each other. And so when a director comes to you, it's generally because he wants you to be in it. So the first time my biggest audition really would have been Tomorrow Never Dies.